Yo, what up? Today I'll be showcasing the new Horizon V3. Let's just get straight showcasing the features. So as you can see, the menu looks really good. I love also this snow in the back and stuff. Alright, so let's just get straight. So yeah guys, here you can see there's the character of where you can choose the body part. There's a lot of body parts actually. And there's also prediction if you want to target. For example, if you have target view, you can make it also the target type if closest player, closest player, or closest point. Also, you can make the aimbot type like mouse or camera. For example, I'm gonna use camera. I'm gonna put my keybind. It's also simple to make a config or whatever. So sticky aim. It will just make the aim be locked onto the target. Team check. This probably works if you're on rivals or any game that has the teams thingy. Also, you can use field of view, so you could see. So if the person is on the field of view, it will lock onto him. But if he's out of the field of view, it won't lock onto him. But you can put smoothness, however you want it to be. It's only camera smoothness now. But there's also behavior on job. You can make it override, stop tracing, or whatever. Also falling the same. There's also randomization for the smoothness. There's also the offset. You can have an alternate sake and a stutter. Also, you can have a flick bar, so it will just like flick. It will also you have some flick bar types, and you have mouse or camera. Depends on what you're using. It has return flick, wait for mouse. Also the return delay. There's also a trigger bar. So for example, well, on this game I don't have any gear, but if I press the trigger bar, it will click for me when I point into any of the players. So there's also trigger bar delay if you want to be like close-edge cheating. But there's also ESP. There's the name, the box, health bar, gun, ESP, distance. You can also change the color, so really good. You can also have extras like directions, jam, tracers, radar, and a skeleton. Also team check. So if they are on your team, the ESP won't show. And there's also visualize part. There's also an enable FOB circle. The formation not working right now because I opened it a little bit bad. That's my fault. There's also enable ghost trail. The max positions, the fade rays, the tray radios. You can change the colors too. Start color, the end color. There's also the hit. You can enable hitbox, the hitbox scale. You can change the hitbox color. You can enable heat map, the heat map radius, the start color and the color. Then you can also enable the crosshair, change the crosshair color, the gap size, whatever. You can also make it animated, like spin or pose. And you can also have here, this is the player list, so you could like whitelist somebody if you don't or mark it as enemy. And then here there's an extra setting which is just like spin. And this is then there's also waypoint. So if you like add a waypoint, yeah, you can see there's a waypoint there. If I pressed on that waypoint, it will teleport me to there. And then there's also rate settings, which is enable walk speed. And the walk speed body you want to have, very self-explanatory. Then here you have the config manager. So let's say I just made my config, then we just can name it a save config. And also here you can be able to. There's also settings for pacing. So the ESP is like good. My bad, that's my walk speed. And there's also Spotify. So if you're using, I don't use Spotify, but if you use Spotify, it will show like over here or something like that. So yeah, here. And there's also the active keybind, and there's also the keybinds, which will make it so it will work. There's also stream proof. I can it will just hide from any recorder. I can't enable it right now because it will just close my Nvidia for the moment, and I will have to record it again. And then there's also here a low environment. You could for example just do like end something and it will give like an output. And here you can use just the game explorer. You can see everything on here. So that's pretty much it. This external is all free and it's actually hella good, considering that it's actually just free. So let me just get straight to the clips.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why he's everything. That's why he's the GOAT.
Free all the force till it ain't no more. Fuck. Fours on top against 41 shots. I remember them days when I ain't have $1. Me and Robbie was splitting a dumb. I'd rather die for I try to dishonor. I pay my role, I just try to provide. Get loose with my mind and my feelings collide. Find my peace when I'm sitting alone. I might say that I'm good, but I am not alright. Like, as a man got a bottle, my feelings and move on. In the field every day with my G. In the peace, I'm still walking around with my jewels on. Like I thank God that my life took a turn. I thank God for the shit that I earned. 2024, I'm serious. I can't lose cause I'm heart too pure. I can't lose cause my family depending on me. I'll give my mother whatever she need. Sometimes I be down with myself. Every time she remind me I'm K-R-G. All these drugs I be killing myself. Fuck, I just do up for lean. I'll be 30, bustin'. Fuck, I love bustin'. 2 AM in my bed, I be high. I feel empty inside when there's no one beside me. And see a text, I just told you I'm sorry. It feel good when I'm hugging your body. It get dark in this world full of jealousy. Like me and Sheik, we like Michael and Scotty. And they hate that we do what we want. Push up on me, I dare you to try me. I remember them days when I ain't have $1. Me and Robbie was splitting a dumb. I'd rather die for I try to dishonor. I pay my role, I just try to provide. Get loose with my mind and my feelings collide. Find my peace when I'm sitting alone. I might say that I'm good, but I am not alright. Like, as a man got a bottle, my feelings